Greetings, my collective. It is I, your girl, Divine Chosen, back with your Monday edition of Hoodoo. Okay? So we're doing a Hoodoo Monday instead of a Hoodoo Sunday because I gotta admit, y'all, I was out in them streets and I'm still decorating my house, and my daddy made some food and it took me out. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. So I fell asleep and it was kind of late, so I wasn't able to do Hoodoo Sunday on yesterday, but I got y'all. All right, so in honor of Hoodoo Monday, I want to spread the spotlight on High John the Conqueror. And we're going to start by doing that with promoting this oil here. This is the High John oil, okay? Now, just a little backstory on High John the Conqueror. He was an African prince that was captured and brought into slavery. But one thing about High John, he couldn't be broken, okay? He is tough as all get out. Now, this is the High John root in the root form, okay? And when I tell you this thing is tough as nails, I'm talking about tough. Like, I'm probably gonna need a hammer to literally break this High John Conqueror root down, okay? But a lot of us ain't got time for all that, right? So that's why we can get the High John the Conqueror oil in this form. Dab some on and keep it moving. Now, I also use this in my candle work as well, okay? I also use this in my candle work. I put this on my candles when I dress my candles. You can also put some on you when you know you got an important event to go to, when you're trying for a job or whatever. It's different usages for it, but those are the main usages that I have. And if you're interested in the High John oil, I will be linking it below for you guys, okay? Now, to activate the High John root, I've been doing some research on it. I haven't activated it yet, y'all, but I know that you kind of like need to put it on your altar, and then you need to bring an offering to High John to wake him up. It's like cigar smoke and whiskey. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know how that works out for me because I haven't done it yet, okay? But just to give y'all a little backstory on High John, he like I said, he was an African prince that was brought into slavery, but he was unbreakable. He kept that regalness about him. And I heard he had a smart mouth, but they also said that he had that trickster spirit as well, okay? So he's a very powerful spirit, y'all, that will definitely work with you and help you if you call upon him. When you need strength, when you need success, when you need confidence, he helps with money, he helps with love. He is one of the most powerful roots that you can work with. So definitely in the oil form, he is just as good, okay? If you want to like continue your long-term success with High John, you can put him in a little satchel like just what I showed y'all, like a little mojo bag or whatever. Keep him in there, and just take him with you when you need that little, you need some strength, And I just feel like High John, he carries the strength of our ancestors. Like, we are unbreakable. Y'all know that. Y'all know we go through a lot. Like, we go through a lot, we deal with a lot, we roll with the punches, and we keep it moving. And, that's what High John did. And that's that spirit that is instilled in us, y'all. Okay? All right. So, some people look at High John as the breaker of chains. I've heard two different stories. I did hear that he was put to death, but that's when he said he was going to leave his spirit in the High John root. But then some people say he was a trickster and he made it back to Africa. So, either way, we know that High John lives within us. All right? So now we're going to get down to some Hoodoo Tarot for this Monday. And you can also I also use High John to cloak myself, like protect myself when I'm doing readings. You can also use it for that as well, okay? Let's jump on in. Oh, they flying out. Y'all ain't going to believe this. This is the Six of Sticks, and this is the card in the Hoodoo deck that represents High John the Conqueror, okay? He ain't playing, y'all. He already starting up. All right, so this is the Six of Knives, which is the Six of Swords in the traditional tarot deck, and it means moving on to calmer freaking waters, moving on from chaos, moving on from toxicity, moving on from anything that does not serve you, and moving on to something calmer and something better. All right. The next card out was the Two of Coins. This talks about multiple priorities. So you might be juggling some things right now. Okay, you might be going to school and working. You might be trying to take care of your kids and working. You know, you're trying to do more than one thing at once, and you're trying to juggle your responsibilities. Clarify the Two of Coins, Spirit. Tell us more. All right. So we got two cards came out. We got the Nine of Sticks, which means that you are working diligently. You're not giving up. You're pushing forward. Okay. And when I see the Nine of Sticks, which is also the Nine of Wands, that's telling me that your blessing is real close. That's telling me that your blessing is right around the corner. So don't give up. We got the Mother of Knives here. We know that's that energy of you're not taking nothing less than the best. Okay? You're not letting nobody play in your face. You're not letting nobody lie to you, deceive you, and none of that. You're standing on business. And that's what High John did too now. All right, Spirit, tell us more. All right, so we got Miss Ida. And this is another person we need to reflect on. Miss Ida is the High Priestess. That means she knows all and she knows what's going to happen. Okay? She uses her intuition to guide her. She uses the intuition that she gets from her ancestors to guide her to where she needs to be. And that's what you guys need to be doing, okay? So whether you know it or not, you guys are using your intuition and your discernment to move and shake, okay? You following your first mind. You might get that little thought in your head, well, no, I shouldn't do this. Or it could be something simple as busting a right instead of a left, okay? But just keep your mind open and clear and just receive all the messages that your ancestors are bringing forth to you into your life. Then we got the Daughter of Coins here, okay? That's just like the Knight of Coins. So somebody could be coming in offering you a better situation financially. It could be a job offer. It could be a business venture. It could be if you do like readings or you do work for somebody, that could be somebody coming in to bring you some money, okay? But it is financial. Tell us more, Spirit. What other messages can we bring forth? All right, so we got the Four of Coins here. So we know that somebody is holding on to their money real tight right now. Okay, it could be a person, but the spirit that I'm picking up is that you're holding on to your money. And you know, in this economy, everybody trying to penny pinch. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to splurge. You're trying to spend just what you need to get where you need to be. All right, we got the Strength card. We know we need strength to keep going and carrying on now. Dr. Grant is the Hermit, going into hermit mode to get some mental clarity. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And then we got the Ancestor card here, y'all. Y'all need to speak with y'all ancestors. Now, with the, hold on, y'all. With the Dr. Grant card coming out, which is the Hermit, and the Ancestor card coming out, I feel like the ancestors are trying to reach out to you guys, and y'all need to sit somewhere in some solitude, in some quiet, meditate, and get these messages that they're trying to bring forth to y'all, okay? All right, y'all, we're going to pull one more card and see what the final outcome is going to be for today. We got Pa, which is secrets being revealed. And it doesn't have to always be secrets like, oh, it's a big secret. It could be some answers to some things that you've been seeking. Okay? And it goes back to, hold on, let me get my cards right here. It goes back to the Ancestor card. Now, take a look at this. You got Dr. Grant, which you need to go into seclusion so you can get them answers you're looking for from the ancestors. And once they send them answers, guess what? The moon, which also talks about your intuition, okay? So these messages that are coming forth, and with the moon, secrets being revealed, these are secrets from your ancestors. And you going into seclusion is the answer to getting those secrets that you are seeking. That's what that means, y'all. In a very quick recap, we got High John, of course, starting out with the person that we talking about. So we got High John. You're moving away from things that no longer serve you, okay? Juggling and strength. And then we got holding on to your money. We got business ventures and opportunities. We got using your intuition.